Hello and welcome to The College Life. We are recording in campus of Redlands Community College, an amazing college in El Reno, Oklahoma, and we are here to help you in your college life. So if you are a freshman in college or just a current student that just wants to find new ways to have fun, this is the best place for you. So sit back and enjoy us talking about our college life. I'm Caleb Holmes.
And I'm Gabe DeGroot. And today's episode is how to study on a college level and using good study habits while in college.
Our guest today is Kylie Howard.
She was a guest for today, but on future episodes will be a co-host. We enjoyed recording this episode so much with her that we wanted her back, and we now have her in a co-host for future episodes.
Because she is the funny one.
She is the funny one.
We ran out of time at the end of the episode, so please forgive us about that. We'll try to work on it. Enjoy, guys. So let me ask you something, Gabe. Since you started college right now, have you studied any differently than once you were in high school?
Yeah, without a doubt, because in high school I didn't really have to study a lot. High school was just something I could just get through without reading a textbook, really, but as soon as I got in college, I knew after, the first week, I was like, man, I'm going to have to do a lot of work to stay up in these classes, so I knew I was going to have to study for all the tests and read a lot out of the textbook, so...
Today, I want to discuss how to study in college, or how to study at a college level. Before we start today, I want to introduce a friend of ours. She works in the tutoring center, and she goes to Redlands Community College.
Her name is Kylie, and she is in the Intro to Lit class with us, and she's also taking geology with Caleb. Kylie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Gabe.
You doing all right?
I'm pretty good.
In this episode, I want to talk about Kylie first. We're going to interview you, and then we will be discussing our main topic, which is how to study at a college level. So let's begin with Gabe.
All right. Kylie, we all know that you work in the tutoring center here at the college, but what is your exact job description?
Well, I'm a tutor in the tutoring center, which means that if someone comes in with their homework or if they need a review for a test or something and they need help, then they come in to us and we help them. I mean, it's really basically just connecting with the students on a level that gets them to understand work better.
Yeah, and, I know, Caleb, you've been in there several times. You've been there a lot more than I have. That's just because...
It's not because I'm stupid.
No, just because you go in there a lot more, and you use your time better, go in there to study. And I know that when I go in there, everyone that's in the tutoring center is very helpful with me, especially you. Because not only do you help me with my work, but you're pretty funny.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. You're the funny one.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I go in there, but it's because, I have trouble with math most of the time when I'm doing my homework, and I did a list, didn't I?
Yeah. I struggle with math most of the time.
Whatever. That's a good one. We're just going to keep on going. So I do, when I have questions, I can just ask you guys, especially when I'm at home, I just throw my hands up in the air and curse a little bit, just walk away because I don't want to deal with the repeating the same question over and over and over again. So I'll just do my homework in the tutoring center.
When I work there. If I'm not working, I'm in there studying.
So why is Redlands, why is it the school for you?
I think most college kids can relate to my answer. I'm poor. I am broke. So this was the most affordable option. And since I was halfway through with my associate's degree when I graduated high school. So it just made more sense to just finish my degree here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Which, the money thing is definitely, it really does help a lot if you went to a bigger university.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to get a scholarship here. It's, tuition waiver. It's a lot easier to get those here than at a bigger university with more people.
Yeah.
So I know that when I tell people that I go to Redlands, they're like, it's just because it's cheap. But they're like, nice, smart, because I want to go to a university after I finish my basics. Mm-hmm. And this is the perfect place to finish your basics.
Yeah, I don't know why. Exactly. I don't care if a guy is a valedictorian in his high school. He can still save a lot of money by doing his basics at a community college like this.
I was valedictorian and I'm here.
Okay, well there's a perfect example. Well, you save a lot of money going here for your basics versus paying 2, 3, maybe even 4 times as much money for your basics at a bigger university. It's pointless.
Yeah, exactly.
So for the listeners that don't know, what is the tutoring center here for?
So the tutoring center was established.
Oh, fancy.
It was established to assist students in most subjects. I'm pretty sure there's a tutor there that can tutor almost any subject. And she has professional tutors up there, so professors come in and tutor. Mm-hmm. and they teach people that are in remedial classes. She has a special stuff that can like get them through that class, and it helps them kind of on what they're working on, like themselves.
Who's Kelly?
Kelly's the director of the tutoring center and testing center. She used to be an English professor here, and she taught comp and comp 2.
I took one of her classes. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had her for both my comp classes, and she's pretty cool.
Just to talk about Kelly for a little bit, she was telling me about when she went to this gun fair, and her husband like bought a barrel for his shotgun, and he was like, "Why do you need that?" He's like, "Because of the zombie apocalypse." He tells stories like that all the time.
They're obsessed with zombies.
Yeah. So is everyone else in this school.
Hence The Walking Dead.
Hence the Walking Dead episode. Not you.
Everyone except me. Sorry, guys.
Well, what are some of the subjects that you cover or you help students with while you're up there?
Well, I have a very long list, and I don't like listing them all because I forget half of them all the time. But basically anything that's a first-year class, for example, history, most math, do not come to me with trig or calculus because I will not be able to help you.
Or college algebra.
I can help you with college algebra. Oh my gosh. But I can tutor biology, geology, history, English, basically anything except like chem, anatomy, trig. Anything hard, like super hard, do not come to me with. I'm more like the first year classes is what I tutor. So
Nice.
I know that there's a lot of stuff that you can use in there. Like I know that there is food in there, which food helps me study.
M&Ms.
Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms.
And peanut M&Ms, yes, as we learned today. But also I know there's stuff like computers and laptops that you can use. How do those work exactly?
well, it's walk-in tutoring. So when you walk in, you sign in. We make you a folder if you haven't been in. If you have been in, we just log your time in. And you can sit at any of the desktop computers. It's fine. The laptops, there's a special sign-in sheet that if you want to sign out a laptop, then you go take Kelly your ID or your keys or something, and we keep it while you have the laptop. That way we have kind of collateral. That way if you try to steal something,
Yeah, I can't. I would
stuff.
much rather have my car than have one of your laptops.
Yeah,
for the tutoring center.
That's what most people figure.
Just FYI about when you have to sign in, it takes literally like 5 seconds.
So
It does, yeah.
If you're worried about, oh gosh, I gotta sign in every time I go in there, it's gonna take maybe 20 seconds of your time at the most from signing in and signing out when you leave.
Yeah.
What's your last name? It's Holmes. Here you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We also have free coffee. So I know students love coffee. It keeps them awake. So
Yes.
you do not have to pay for the coffee, but if you would like, there is a donation jar because Kelly buys all of the coffee out of her pocket.
Really?
So
I might donate a couple bucks, even though I haven't had any. I had some peanut M&Ms earlier, but just because I know that she's a good teacher and because it does come out of her own pocket, it can be very costly. So every now and then I might go up there and like drop a buck or two in.
shout out to Professor Hawk because he leaves $1 every time he gets a cup of coffee.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
that's nice.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty much all the questions we have for you, Kylie. So
Oh, I thought that was one more.
no.
Okay. I got some questions. Can I ask you some more questions?
Fantastic, Caleb. Go for it.
Okay. Who are the teachers then? The professional tutors.
Yeah, our professional tutors, we have Alex Schaefer, who is a comp teacher here, and he tutors English, obviously. Jim Malden was a psych professor here, and he comes up on Thursdays and sits in the tutoring center and tutors Kim.
Which is so weird because he taught both semesters that he was here while I was here. All I ever saw him teach was psychology.
Yeah.
And so to go from psychology to chemistry, like, he could really teach me any other subject if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great.
He used to bring up chemistry in our psychology class all the time. Like, he'd be like,
Yeah.
chemistry's so fascinating. Like, oh, okay.
I remember because I took one of his classes and we talked about this. He showed that YouTube video of the
The giraffe.
yeah. The
I love it.
adult
The
swim
7
with
stages.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
The denial and all
Yes,
that stuff. Where
it's
he's like,
hysterical.
ow, why? And he finally gets to the bottom and says, I've accepted it.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
The squirrel hits his head.
And the squirrel just off the, yeah. Funny.
I've been told that there's some kind of quiet rooms that they're going to set up.
Mm-hmm.
Could you
Well,
share them a little bit?
they're not like fully furnished right now, but they are already set up. They are in use right now. Next door in the testing center, which is like right down, it's the next door on the hall in the library. If you go into the testing center, there are 2 quiet rooms. There is a study quiet room, which is the bigger room that the groups can go in and have study groups. Or, I mean, if you're taking like a group test or something, which that is actually allowed, I found out the other day, because Tabor gave a group test.
Yeah, Tabor has a lot of group tests.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like 4 of them were taking the test together, and I was like, whoa.
Well, because a lot of times, if you can take the test in class, like normal, and then the next school day, Professor Tabor would have us do a group test. I guess if enough people miss the group test, they can just take it together.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like cheating, right? They're like, hey,
No.
I'm not going to do it today. I'm just going to... You want to wait so we can do it like
Well,
tomorrow?
they
But the point is, you're going to have a group test regardless, so why wait? I mean,
And you can't
Oh,
use
okay,
your
that seems
your
right.
notes or your phone or your book or
Oh,
anything.
really?
Like, it's literally just the 4 of you and the test.
and the pencil.
And the
Yeah,
pencil,
that's it.
that's
Well, we
it.
did that with you, me, and Christian, but that was like an online test.
Mm-mm. No, after we took his test, like online, after we took,
Oh, you're right.
yeah,
I
we
remember
always
that.
had the group test with, because we had that one really smart guy that always
Yeah.
did really good on tests, and he's like, oh, so what did you get?
What was his
Okay.
name? Matt?
Matt.
Was his name Matt,
He
yeah.
was so smart. That guy.
It was my Tabor, he put down, he's like, now whoever doesn't help, put their name on there.
I gave him a 10. One time it was you rate the people in your group, and I gave him a 12 out of 10 one time.
Talk about the environment of there. The environment is just, I mean, it's nice. There's couches, there's coffee, there's M&Ms. You can bring food and stuff. The library, you can't eat.
Yeah, the
anything.
library, you're not allowed to have drinks or food in there, but in
Mhm.
the tutoring center, I mean, you can bring food in there all
Yeah.
day long if you wanted to.
There's tutors that walk around just saying like, hey, you have any questions? Around the entire room, there's just computers that you can just use that are just like the library, which I prefer using the tutoring center than the library because I don't like it being really quiet and it's really open. And I like how the tutoring center it's like small.
It's
and
enclosed, but
comfortable.
yeah, I just get this more homey feel.
Exactly. Which I'm pretty sure that's what you guys are wanting.
Kelly kind of set it up as we want to be open enough that students want to come in and study.
Yeah.